Hello and welcome back. School's out for me. I got out a couple hours early. I'll be transferring schools. There are 2 levels which I'm more than likely going to get lost in. So that's the main stuff I was able to get out there. Oh good lord. Oh good lord. So I have some bad bug bites on me. So you're going to hear constant scratching throughout the video, maybe. But maybe not. I don't care. It's not my problem. So I have a bar stool from a certain show that aired on Nickelodeon. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the actual name of that show, but here is that stool. And then there was also a couch from a show on Netflix. It seems very similar, but I'm pretty sure it's older than that show or something. I don't know. But rest in peace, Bob Saget. He was a host on AFV. I do miss Tom Bergeron. He was very good. He reminded me of Tim Allen and Mike Rowe. If you're wondering who Mike Rowe is, he's the guy from the show called Dirty Jobs. I mean, I don't know if the show still airs or anything, but hope so. I don't know if it aired on the Discovery Channel or something. I don't know. But that bar stool from that one show, maybe. I don't know, it's very similar. But, I mean, that show aired from like 2008 to 2009, which is around my birth year. So I don't know how to check who voted on what in my community post. So if you're asking me to comment, or if you're going to comment me asking to make an ASMR, I never will. I don't care. I don't know how many returning viewers I have. I don't have a lot going on, but I have 30 minutes to an hour. So I could make 2 videos, or I could just make 1. So I'm going to leave 2 of the greatest teachers from that school. One of them I had during first hour, the other one I had during 5th hour. You know who you are if you go to school with me. Okay, you know who I am, and I know who you are. But that's one person who watches my videos, just one. So growing up, I didn't really see much of a difference between normal DVDs and Blu-ray. And I think my grandparents just paid extra to low fancy. I think, I don't know. And you could also call them hoarders, but then they also just sell a lot of stuff if they can get money out of it, which means they have knows sentimental value. Nothing really major except the fact that people might get mad at me if I say that I have like 3 different brands of clothing in my house. Okay, Nike makes good shoes, but I just like Under Armour shirts and sometimes I like Under Armour shirts and sometimes shorts. And I wear And One socks and sometimes shorts. Okay? But I hope I don't get copyrighted by any of those companies. But I should just take that as a free promo. Yeah? It's like what happened with Johnny Razor, okay? He showed a FNAF trailer and then on his live stream and it got copyrighted. Even though that was like a free promotion for like Paramount's FNAF movie. I mean, if they had any sense in the slightest, they would have let him keep that up because that was promotional. And legal issues are stupid. So I don't know, I got nothing. So the I recently learned that the Mr. Mouse Company, the Mr. Mouse Company, if you know who that is, lost the copyright, or like their copyright expired, on like one of their very first, like, short films or whatever you want to call it, with, like, their first ever, like, short film thing with the Mr. Mouse guy. I'm not talking about the person, okay? I'm talking about their mascot, that guy. That thing. Okay, that thing. Okay, they lost the copyright to that. And I don't know what atrocities are gonna come from that. I'll always miss Matt Pact in his Theorist videos, but I've heard he'll pop up every so often. So there's a lot of new Lego sets out, and I really want to get them. But, not really to do that, because I'm kind of broke. Well, there's a new microfighter I'm really interested in, but, so it was unknown if it was going to be a set or a microfighter, and it turned out to be a microfighter, which is a little upsetting for me. But Lego does that, and it's really expensive, even though it might be kind of cheap just to make it. I don't know, maybe, but I'm pretty sure you might be able to 3D print your own Legos. You know, you might be able to 3D print your own Legos. But that's just me thinking. So, I don't got much. I'm just bored and wanted to make a video. It's been a while, I think. Okay, but sadly I don't have my co-host with me. Besides that, I don't really know. I'm not sure I'm gonna get for you. So yeah, there's just news playing in the background, I think. So while I'm at my grandparents' house, right, I drank last root beer. I started to migrate to Pepsi products. Oh, yippee. Because, like, with the braces on, I hate it. But now, I mean, I've gotten, like, less addicted to sugar, I think. And I'm just gonna have a drink of soda. Not soda, but pop. Well, like, some people... Okay, so it's like, from where I'm from, I'm pretty sure we call it pop. And then other places it's called soda. Then other places it's called Coke. Dude, really? Who is going to say, oh yeah, what kind of Coke do you want, huh? And then you just respond with Fanta. That is wrong. Or, if someone asks, do you want a Fanta? Or like, do you want a Fanta? And you respond with yes. And then they just ask you, well, what kind do you want? Orange. And they'll get confused because you probably think you're not the Fanta soda, but they're not. Which is also, why are women so confusing? Okay? I mean, they will have, like, too much clothes. They have, like, too many clothes than they can wear, you know? Like, they might not even wear those clothes in their lifetime, but, you know, just in case, you know? But because it looks cute, or it was on sale. No, I hate that. Not women, but their reasoning. Okay? They will cheat. I mean, I've seen, like, girls at school cheat because they were bored. They were bored. I mean, I know guys do that too, but I mean, so I'm like, but if guys cheat, I think it's because they feel like they're not really loved as much as they would want in that relationship. So I mean, it's not really one-sided, but I mean, and then out of all those 50 million clothes, they'll just act like they have nothing to have because they've worn it that year already. It's so confusing. And I know you'll probably reason with that guys have like 50 million games, and that they say that they don't have anything to play. But like you can wear a piece of clothing as much as you want without getting bored. And you can keep wearing it until it gets worn out, you know? But with games, you can only play it so much until you're like, if it's an online game like COD or something, and I don't know if that has like a campaign thing to it, but if the servers for that get shut down, then you can't really play it, right? Like you can only replay a game so many times, but you can only play it for like a certain amount of time in general before it's like you get too good at it. Okay, the reason I stopped playing games is because it's like they don't really fit my interests, or or I've just played it too many times, which, okay, not that I've played it too many times, but it's like, I've gotten too good at it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I heard something in the background I don't really like, so I'm gonna be quiet. Okay, and there's that bird clock that's always off in the background. Also, if there's any women watching that are, or like any girls that are watching and are wondering what guys think about, if we say that we're thinking about nothing, most of the time we're thinking about nothing. Otherwise, we will be thinking about something so stupid that it's just not worth saying. Something stupid like, how many rubber bands would it take to like replace the net of a trampoline, you know? Something kind of stupid like that. But yeah, that's just like the first thing that came to my mind. Or I don't really got much else. Also, why would Coke change Sear Mist to Starry? Oh, I miss Sear Mist. I miss it. Sear Mist was way better than Starry. I mean, it was actually refreshing. Other than that, it just doesn't do much. But don't worry, I'm not drinking that. I'm drinking a Pepsi product. So with me leaving the school I'm at, I won't be able to do archery, but instead I'll be able to do like coding, robotics. I mean, even though like those first two things were offered there, but oh, there's some person on a mower. Oh, there's somebody riding a mower in the middle of the street. Oh, but by the new school, there's also been like esports, so there's that. So, I would appreciate it if you dropped a comment about anything, please. A suggestion of some sort, a question. I'm just desperate. I mean, I don't really have the motivation to do it, or like to do this. But I do it because I know I should, and I have to maintain this channel. But I don't have like any sort of schedule. Oh Lord. I might have a schedule at some point where I will post like every like few weeks in the future. Right now I'm only 14, going on 15. Okay. I know what's So I'm thinking about how to make a really good meme format. um um so we're thinking about going back to Mount Rushmore over sometime during the summer, and maybe Colorado for like 4th of July. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, that is what it is. I will be back. I'm going to go switch this off the news. So you know the brand Lifetime table, like the brand that makes tables like Lifetime. I know they don't seem sturdy, but I think it's working. You know, but I mean that's what stuff is. I hope that I hope that the camera can pick up my voice well enough that you can hear me. I'm standing in the living room right now. Um, I'm trying to find something that is not that bad to watch. But I mean, I don't think I'm that picky. Um, but you know, that's just me. Also, I don't watch my videos after because I can't stand what I talk about. Or like I can't stand to listen to what I talk about. You know. Um, but if you know, you know. So, um, I'm kind of out of ideas. That's kind of why I need comments. But you know, uh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Dude, I just found a channel dedicated to Bob the Builder, and it's the old stuff. Well, I might find something else to watch. Um, is it just me, or do I sometimes have the mentality of an 80-year-old? I watch Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. There was a third one I was going to say, but I don't remember what it was. Um, what else to talk about. I'm thinking of ending it, but I kind of just want to like use my time wisely, you know. But you know, just that's just what it is. It's just what it is. But I I, but I mean, but the camera probably picked up like most of what of what was going on in the show, you know. But I mean, I'm just trying not to get copyrighted right now by having too much of that in there. So I'm just gonna try and keep talking as much as I can until I get far enough away that the camera does not pick it up. And I have already put in like 25 minutes. And my voice is probably gonna be sore tomorrow, but who cares? So there's like 2 shows keeping me on Netflix. It's Young Sheldon and Seinfeld. Oh, that's good. But with all the things I'm talking about, I'm surely going to get copyrighted. I just know it. And I'll have to take down the video. And then, sadly enough, I'll lose like half an hour's worth of content. But I mean, that's just how stuff works. So I mean, I'll reveal the state that I'm in, even if anyone who's watching hasn't figured it out. I'm in Iowa. So which do you prefer, the older stop motion stuff like Bob the Builder, or the newer stuff that's like CGI? That's like CGI. I know what side I'm on. I am on the stop motion side. I knew it immediately because, I mean, 1, nostalgia. 2, you don't have, I don't know if it's as lengthy, but I see it as a lot more fun than just trying to figure out how to animate something. So, some people at my school are wondering why my eyes are pressed so back far into my skull. And yeah, I kind of don't need to wear sunglasses or hats. So, I'm gonna see how much of like a beard or something I can grow over the summer. But I mean, it's kind of going well. So, I feel like I've lost a lot of viewers at this point. But the most loyal ones always stay until the end of the video. Oh, good lord. Oh, this is some old bubble gum. Yep, that's old. I can't even crush it. I like to squish it. Oh, yeah, it's old. Oh my god, that's old and brittle. Oh my god. Also, how much does a electronic battleship game sell for? I mean, I'm just curious, but how much? I just want to know how much it sells for. But that's what stuff is. So during the time at my school, there have been a lot more worse teachers than there have been good. But I mean, one of the worst ones I've had is the art teacher. She's the reason I'm going to be dropping it next year, because she was just piling stuff on. Like, she'll give us 2 or 3 assignments at a time to complete. Let's see. Another bad one was like the literature teacher. Well, she just didn't really try to make things seem like good. Like, she didn't really try to let us have any sort of fun in the class. Like, she didn't give us rewards for being good, but she definitely punished us. I mean, math is math. Math kinda sucks. I mean, especially with like the something that's very confusing is the Pythagorean theorem. And that's just very stupid. Also area in like, there's like area and circumference of a circle. I hate it. So, Xbox. I have recently acquired an Xbox One, and now I can play the MCC. And I've recently discovered some new games, new games to me, like Power Wash Simulator and like Golf with Friends. You know, like the quote unquote friends I have is my brother. But besides that, stuff isn't that bad. When I sat down, I was originally gonna talk about how wokeness how wokeness breaks everything it touches. Like the Boy Scouts, there are Girl Scouts. I'm pretty sure there are Girl Scouts, so it doesn't have to be like some gender neutral thing, which is now gonna have to happen to stores where they're gonna have to have like a science kit. I don't know what else there is going to be. There was like a second thing I don't remember. There's also going to be like a block of wood and nails. I don't know if there's going to be hammer, but we don't need gender neutral stuff, okay? You choose male or you choose female. It's that simple. It doesn't matter if you're uncomfortable, just say what you are. Say what you actually are. You don't need any of this by general stuff, okay? You're one, you are not both. You cannot be both. You cannot biologically be both, but unless if you're like conjoined twins or something, then I guess that could happen, but that's like 2 different people, okay? So it's debatable if it's like you can be both if you're conjoint twins. But if you're a twin watching this, the chances are 0. I'm gonna guess. Either you or your sibling is unplanned, or either you or your sibling was unplanned. Okay, and then by golly gee lucky or something, the I don't want to get into like the human anatomy stuff, but when you were in your mother's stomach, like you split into two, and then another one was formed and was able to continue to what's the word? It's kind of like processing or like developing. So no, like none of the adults in my family know I have this YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure they'd be very like disapproving of it. My mother has already shown that she doesn't like it, but like she's shown that she doesn't like. Well, she's shown that she wouldn't like if we had one, and she'd yell at us or whoever had one. I seriously question if my mother should have stopped at 2 kids or not. And I'm seriously guessing that she should have. But then again, she'd just have more money to spend on clothes. It's embarrassing how much she has. So, privacy fact, you always want to flip your blinds towards like the middle of the house. Like if your house is like 2 stories with like base floor and like upstairs, then you're going to want to like put it towards either the ceiling or the floor. Okay. Unless if your blinds can like fully close, like I don't know how to explain it. Like if one end of the blind is like angled downward and like it touches like the end of it touches like the start where the next part of the blind starts, you know. I don't know if I explained that right, but I hope you have a general picture. Also, when I have like caffeinated drinks, like not really coffee, but it's like I don't know if Mountain Dew has like caffeine in it, but if it like I don't really get like I kind of get sugar highs, but I don't really like I don't go around the house running. I just like stay up late, which is kind of the idea of what I'm wanting to do. I want to see if I can pull another all-nighter, because the first one I did, I just forgot to sleep. I just didn't. Okay, I have about 40 minutes of videos of footage worth, which is amazing. I can post a video soon. Right now I'm on this one soon. Also, I do this while recording, but okay, I mean, I don't have a script of any sort. But if you know, you know. Okay, so my time alone may be up soon, but I enjoy being able to do this. So I'm really getting out of ideas. Okay, here's some. Why are there different bottled water companies, okay? But I mean, they should all taste the same, but they don't. It's just water. How can you screw up water? Okay, water tastes like water, okay? It should not taste like there's chemicals or have a plastic like taste because it's water. How do you screw up water? Okay? And I mean, the bottled water companies don't make bottled water, they just make water. Also, how does the English language have a word for throwing someone out of a window, but not a word for like the day after tomorrow or the day before yesterday? Like, how often are people getting thrown out of windows in the U.S.? Okay, how many? Also, I saw a map of like shark attacks in different states. And what's going on in Missouri? Okay? I mean, good lord. That map had like Missouri is like one of the highest states to have shark attacks, I think. Or it just had like a few, but still. I am genuinely concerned about like copyright or if I'll be able to get some more alone time for this video. But other than that, so who remembers the VHS or VCRs? I'm not sure if many people remember that or if they even know that exists. I mean, it exists. I just don't know what to do with this alone time. I might actually be able to hit an hour with this video. So I'm really getting bored here. I mean, anyone that could be at this house is, like, at this house with me, is at, like, a cousin's ball game. Or it's softball. I've never really been interested in it, but, you know, it's different. Because they're not immediate family, but I still want to show that I care about them and that that's just stuff. Okay, so we're about to hit 45 minutes on the video. Yippee. So, so I'm probably only gonna get like 2.5 months of summer at most, which sucks. Okay, good. I still get alone. I'll just get nervous and be quiet when I hear a car coming down the road. But I live on a dead-end road. I think I was just a truck. But I mean, I do like my alone time, but this video's gonna get a little lengthy. What is that? So do you think Xbox is gonna have is gonna make their next console just all digital, no physical copies of games? Do you think they're gonna do that or something? But I mean, they might. But I mean, I like to have physical copies just in case as backups. You know? I mean, especially older games that are, sometimes buggy, that have been, ported over to newer consoles, the Star Wars Jedi Knight games. Those have been ported over, and on my console, I don't know if it's for anyone else, but they've been a little buggy, and they have caused errors, saying that the software closed, and I kind of hate it, but I mean, it is what it is. Up and look at that. Well, I think I got what might be another scammer. So if you want to know what the number is, it's 833-280-9600. But I mean, here's what it says: Ally credit card, urgent message regarding your account. Please log into card.ally.com for more information. Text stop to quit. And then there's message and data rates may apply. It just says that, but I'm never going to do that. I don't know if you can do this with Apple phones, but my Samsung, it has the ability to reply to messages from I can do it with without opening the app, because it'll just have a circle and then the person's icon if I gave them one. But other than that, oh thank God, it's just the dogs. Come here, girls. Come here. There's one, and then there's two. There's two dogs. But they got me a little scared when I heard them walking. Made me think someone was here and that it was busted, but nope. Oh my. Well, okay, facing for a reference, but if I had a nick, I can't do a Dr. Doofenshmirtz impression, I'm sorry, so I'll just say normally. If I had a nickel for every time I saw a spider in a candle jar. I'd have 2 nickels. But it's weird that it happened twice. I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I just did. Oh, I just thought of another good one. It's like, you know how it's like Perry dresses up as a plumber, and then he's like, a platypus plumber, Patty the platypus plumber, Patty the platypus. I mean, it's, and I think the only reason he recognizes him is because of the hat. Which, I mean, if you saw like a quadruped animal being bipedal, then you also saw it wearing a hat, then you probably would not recognize it anywhere else without that hat or standing on and standing on 2 legs. You'd only recognize it sitting on 2 legs wearing the hat. So I mean, it's not that bad of an idea. Oh. So has anyone thought about just like taking some sort of like lemon lime soda and adding some sort of like drink mix powder to it, like zero sugar crush, or like oh Lord. We have this zero sugar crush mix at home, and I sometimes like to add it to like some sort of like lemon lime pop. So there's that. So let me be quiet and just in case. Again, because I am out here and I don't really want the phone camera to pick up much audio, and so I don't get copyrighted. I'm just going to turn down the volume, and but for safe measure, I'm going to do that. Check for more stuff if I'm missing anything, and I'm not missing anything. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of glad that now it's like quieter audio from the show, but I just don't want to get copyrighted whatsoever. And that really scares me because I'm pretty sure I have an hour worth. Okay, almost an hour. But stuff is stuff. think I'm just gonna make that my thing. Stuff is stuff. I don't got much else. I'm just gonna wait for it to be about an hour. Then I'll cut it. And I don't know what I'm gonna do from there. But I'm pretty sure right about there. Okay, never mind. That hasn't even been a minute. They just felt longer than that. So, yeah. So, I believe when my mom says that she was vacuuming the whole house, doing the laundry, and cleaning all the windows, even the second floor windows, when she was in first grade. I don't believe that. So, this like older guy on YouTube. His name is the White Elephant, but there are no spaces. And instead of an I in white, it's a Y. So we're going like milkshakes and floats. There's a walking trail. It's called a recreational trail or something. I don't know why you pronounce it, but it's like recreational trail or like recreational or something. All the grades have lunch together, and most of the time they're just like one item. And today it was burgers. But I mean, that's good in terms of like our school food, but it's still not that good. If you want to learn food hacks or like something like that, or like restaurant secrets, go to Jordan Housing, okay? And there's a second T in outlet, okay? Really want to do oh joy, we've hit an hour. But I've really been wanting to do a stop motion recently. and I don't really have any ideas. But I want to do like Star Wars, not Marvel, not Ninjago, or Lego City. I'm not gonna do that. Just kind of like ooh, I don't know if I have like OCD or some form of that. I mean, I think OCD is like orderly compulsive disorder or something. I don't know. I hope that's what it means. But yeah. I'm waiting for it to be like an hour and 11 minutes. So I heard that Phineas and Ferb is either getting like a reboot show that has like a couple seasons, or there's gonna be like another season or two added on to the show itself. So that's gonna be fun to check out, I hope. Also, one reason that girls' clothes don't have pockets is market accessories. I hate it. Okay? I mean, they just have too many things to worry about. Well, when I say that, I do mean, like, they do have a lot of things to worry about, but, I mean, okay, tell me if this is if this is, like, normal, or if this is, like, a double stack. I don't know if this is a double stack or something. I'm thinking it is. So it's like, what kind of ice cream do you like? Do you like vanilla chocolate or something? Or like cookies and cream? Because I like dirt cake. Okay? Chocolate ice cream. Like, and then there's like, Oreo, something. There's like Oreo crumbs in there and a gummy worm. It's delicious. Dude, I had a, dark cake donut the other day. It was goated. And then I got like an Oreo cookie too. Dude, that hit different. Okay? I mean, it hit different than the actual Oreo itself. Alright. Oh, that's good. Oh, I love that. I don't know what I'm gonna do to fill up my summertime. But, I might play some MCs. I know I'm gonna play MCC, I know that. I might play Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, but I don't really know if I want to play the sequel trilogy. I will if I have to get, like, extra characters, like unlockables. I'll play for that. Oh, 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. is it true that chocolate milk stops cookies from being like soggy or something? And if you like soak a cookie in like chocolate milk, it'll keep its crunch. I have to try that next time I make a video. But I mean, other than that, I really don't know what to do. So, 240 big red soda cups. I don't know why, but there just is. So, root beer. I've been wanting to go to like an A&W restaurant, but I don't know if there's any like in the state. Which I'm hoping there is, but I don't know if there is. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, like 4 minutes. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm just walking back and forth at this point. Anyone got any weird obsessions? Not any sort of fetishes, but like something you find weirdly interesting. I mean, I don't really know what mine is other than like, actually, I don't know if I have one. You know, I show that I'm not really much of a people person. Like my whole life, I've never really been a person. So 2018, avoid negative people. 2019, avoid positive people. 2020, just avoid people. Like 2020 plus, just avoid people. Also, why has COVID just become like the new thing everyone gets? It's like, oh, that's COVID. That's COVID. Nope, everything's COVID. It's not a cold anymore. It's COVID. That's not a fever. That's COVID. No. No, you do not eat too much. You have COVID. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everything is just COVID at this point. So, I mean, that little joke, I don't know if people are gonna like it or not, but I made the joke. Also, I'm willing to have a conversation with people, but I'm not going to be the one to start it. Same thing for dating. I'm not going to ask you out. You're going to have to ask me out, okay? I'm not going to do it. Also, I'm really interested. Like, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Oh, just one more minute of alone time. Please, just one more minute. So, Costco. They're amazing. I mean another vehicle, or like not another vehicle, but sorry, I saw one driving, but another video. Like a bit of it is talking about how good Costco is. Now, if don't copyright me, okay? I am just promoting. So I'm kind of worried about when I'm an adult and I'll just get like random aches and pains, and it's just a part of you now. It won't really ever heal, is what the doctors say. It won't really ever heal. It'll just be a thing with you. Okay, thank you and goodbye.